Maybe that's why you're a fifth year in college.
What's
He's
going
meat
on? Like,
munching.
I
He's
want to.
meat
Hey,
munching.
then the person who, even as much as they tried to not act it out,
Weren't you two the ones that bullied me because I was so skinny? Yeah, I'm
No,
putting you on
dude,
the spot, bitch.
dude,
buddy. And I've
bro, I just forgot that we're fucking posting this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the International Idiots podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Mr. Hariz Zofa, alongside.
Mr. Daniel Shapano, and today
Oh,
we have
baby.
yet another beautiful guest on the podcast. How are you doing today, Mr. Alex?
What's up, guys? I'm excited to finally be here. It's been a while.
It's been a
What's
I've
up?
long
been
time.
watching. I've been watching so many episodes. I can't believe I had to ask to get on, and you guys haven't invited me on.
They keep
But
coming
You
in, bro. They keep
always
all right,
coming
we'll
in.
let that slide.
Depending on how this episode goes, you might be invited for another one, depending.
Okay,
But
cool.
currently, to put it in context, it is 11:11 p.m. over here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Daniel, what time is it for you over there?
It is 9:11. Fuck, 9:11 a.m. Literally, bro.
What time is it for you, Alex?
4:11, almost
And
4:20. So this shit's almost perfect, man.
and where are you right now?
In the Netherlands,
Ooh, okay.
Rotterdam, Netherlands.
First of all, that sounds kind of nasty, but we'll get to that in a bit. I'd just like to, give our audience a little bit of context of, who you are. Alex, why don't you introduce yourself and how you know us, how you know the two greatest podcast hosts of all time? Not
All
really.
right, so what's up, guys? I'm Alex. I've been part of this friend group that we've had since like sixth grade. We met in Malaysia, went to the same school until we all went our separate ways. But as you can see, we still keep in contact,
Yes,
and these guys are
sir.
still my boys.
6 years later, and we're still all talking like we're like nothing's changed. It's what,
Six,
yeah, six or
I mean,
seven now.
maybe six with you, Harris.
Yeah.
I feel it could even be more,
I
man.
think
It's
I
around
think I met
7, 8.
I think I met you, Alex, in properly in eighth grade, but I think I met you once when I like visited Malaysia and like in like sixth grade and you were there, or maybe seventh. I don't know, but I think I remember meeting you once before I moved back, and
Really?
I had a completely different impression of you because like I remember I cracked a joke like and keep in mind like I didn't know you. I just knew like the people you were like I knew like Aiden, like Kier, all these people, right? And I cracked a joke and I remember you were like, dude, like that's not funny, bro. And I'm like, man, fuck this guy, bro. I
Wait,
don't.
what?
I was like, I don't like
Because
this guy.
I was gonna say I really do not remember you ever visiting or anything. I just remember when you actually came back and
Damn, that
started
kind of just
studying.
shows how
So
like not memorable Daniel was.
yeah, like I can t like for sure. Then if your joke wasn't funny, then that's probably why I don't remember you,
I
man.
guess it
So
was
I'm
like
sorry, bro.
foreshadowing for my
That was
first
a
day.
dick move, anyways. Probably shouldn't have said that, bro.
It's okay.
Well,
We're
no, but
all
it was probably an insensitive joke, you know. But couldn't be worse than like my first day of school, bro. When I cracked a joke and like literally the whole table, like the whole no one laughed, and I was just there like. And then the whole someone at the table goes, and then everyone starts laughing to that. I'm not gonna say who, but you know, that shit. To this day, I'm like, damn,
do
that
you
was
ever
bad.
like
You
do you
know?
ever like toss and turn in your sleep and just think about that?
No, no, it's like the
Okay.
time has passed. In the past,
Okay.
yeah, like that night, I was restless. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it, right, bro. But you know, now like it is what it is.
It's
You know?
okay. We're all like little shits back in the day. Like, we had no responsibilities back then. It was just like, play FIFA, link up with the boys, just vibes, barely any responsibilities. And look at us now, what, 6, 7 years later. We're actually in three
Like
different like positions right now. I graduated this past year and I'm a working ass man right now. Daniel, you are
I am graduating in at this point 3 days, bro. That's
Well,
damn. Oh, when this
it's
episode comes out, I think you are graduating tomorrow. When this episode comes out.
no. No.
2 days.
The episode, yeah, 2 days after. So like
Yeah.
the time the next episode comes out, I'm gonna be, instead of wearing this hat, I'm gonna be wearing a nice, beautiful graduation hat. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna say
Honestly,
that on the
anything to
podcast.
cover that goddamn hairline, bro. God damn.
The fuck you mean,
Jeez.
bro? They call it a forehead. Look at this. 4 fingers.
You're literally covering your fucking
Is that
hairline
true?
up.
Bro, what do you think, bro? These motherfuckers who have like a receding hairline, I'm like, bro, they ain't got a forehead, bro. They got like a 6 head, bro. Like they got a hand and another hand, you know? If you have,
Hey,
you can
bro,
put
why
four
you
fingers.
starting from down there, bro? Why you starting from down there, bro? You gotta fucking look
Okay,
at the
fine,
cap, bro.
fine.
Why you wearing the
Look,
cap, bro?
One,
God
two.
damn.
If
Okay,
anything,
Hell,
if
hey,
anything,
that's so facts. That's why it's called a forehead, right? 4 fingers. That dude, I've never
exactly,
heard that, but that makes so much sense, bro.
exactly, bro.
are you
Like,
serious, bro? It's
like
not even spelled the same way. 4.
it doesn't matter how it's spelled, bro. That could just be the difference of British English and American English, okay?
They don't spell
I
4
like that,
like
bro. I'm gonna start
Like
saying that. Forehead.
every time I say it, I type forehead, you know, like FOUR head. And obviously they always mark me off for grammar, but I gotta stay true to what I believe, you know?
maybe that's why you're a 5th year in college.
Bro, I'm like 4.5, okay? No,
You're
it's not quite 5 yet.
you're creeping onto the 5th. Well, it depends on how your exams go.
Well, bro, I'm gonna ace this shit,
Wait, it
alright?
does, doesn't it?
No, I mean, yes, it does, but at the same time, like, nah, bro, like, if I fail this class, I give you guys permission to, like, come, like, slap me next time you see me. Like, I literally have, I think, an 89. So to fail the class and not graduate, I would literally need to get, like a 10%, bro.
I'm
If
literally
not even.
I'm
I
on
don't
my
even think
way
there's any
to
way. I don't even think there's any way I fail.
I'm about to email your professor and the TA and just be like, yo, this dude has been cheating the entire semester.
Hey, accusation without proof is nothing, bro.
True.
He's got proof.
Oh, I do have
Bro, we
proof.
definitely have some kind of proof.
Yeah,
Maybe not
yeah.
of cheating, but we definitely have proof
Oh no, no,
of
no.
whatever to
I have
get
proof
you
of him
like.
cheating, bro. He used to show me, he used to send me snaps of his setup, bro. He used to have the laptop there, the monitor right there, the another monitor. Yeah.
Dude,
Was this
but
back
the
during
thing,
COVID or is this still a thing like with online exams?
that was during COVID. That was during COVID.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, if I have an online class, yeah, I'd do it, bro. But like at the same time, like that was mainly a during COVID thing. It
But
was
hey,
just so
you're
beautiful, bro. It's like the amount of people who came up to me and they're like, "Oh, dude, like, man, like, this class is so hard." I'm like, all right. And honestly, like the classes, like a lot of people like work too hard for a class that they don't, like there's a balance. There's certain classes you have to really put a lot of effort in, but there's also some classes I'm like, why are you putting 5 hours a week,
I feel
10
like you
hours
can
a
say
week?
that in your undergraduates, but like Alex, he's in grad school now. And
Not in
like
grad school. Grad school, like everything's tough.
yeah, like how is grad school? Because I have a lot of friends that are in grad school and they're all just saying it's hell. Like the workload is crazy. Like I can tell by your
Mhm.
eyes, bro. You're like, dude, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, dude, it sounds horrible, but like, yeah, it's pretty intense and way tougher than undergrad.
Why'd you
But
decide to do grad
I
school?
mean,
Just opportunities after?
you know what? I like it's a pretty boring answer, but like I kind of knew I wanted to go into finance, and since I did a bachelor's in economics and
Mm,
business, like there was not enough finance that I was like comfortable going into like what I wanted to do. But now that I'm here, I'm kind of like doesn't even fucking matter. It's still school, you know.
yeah.
Not that I
Yeah.
regret it. It's cool and all, but like I don't know how you guys feel about this, but to me, school is school, bro. Like we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like we legit make jokes between like friends I have here, like where they'd ask us some bullshit we'd see in an exam, because that's never gonna fucking happen, bro. Most of the shit we're learning is
Exactly.
not actually
It's not
expected
the
in the
real
real
world.
world,
Yeah, it's
bro.
not the real world.
It's all like theoretical, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
And
that's kind of why I did it. Like, fuck it.
the funny thing is I'm about to fall into that trap because I'm gonna do grad school in pretty soon. So I'm gonna fall in the same trap. I'm gonna literally it's weird because I just graduated, got out of that 4 year hellhole, and then actually in the real
It's
world and
gonna
I'm
feel
and
like
I'm
it,
going
bro. If
back.
you're anything like me, like the fact that you signed up for another year of school will like piss you off. You're gonna be like, oh my God, bro.
But
Like
I feel
I'm
like
doing the same bullshit that I knew was bullshit, which I signed up for voluntarily. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like it feels more repetitive to you because you're doing it in the same country, right?
true.
Yeah, because I'll be
Yeah.
going to
Like
like
there's no real new experience of like a new country.
I mean, that's probably also because
Yeah.
Netherlands like kind of sucks as a country, but if hey, I have my opinions about it. If you want to hear them, I'm more than
Let's
happy
hear
to
them, bro.
share. All
I
right.
want to hear why you would think that if you've
Okay.
never even been here.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes it's
That
it's unfair to make an opinion of something without fully experiencing it. But I could just tell from like an outsider perspective through the window, it just sucks. Okay. And I'll give you some reasons. I'll give you one main thing. I think anyone that goes to the Netherlands and stays there for a few years automatically becomes an NPC. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because I can
No,
divulge. I can
please keep
divulge.
going.
Okay.
Alex is like,
Okay.
Oh,
Everyone,
I'm a little. I've been in the Netherlands a few years. Am I an NPC? Well, keep
maybe,
going. Keep
bro.
going.
I mean,
you're just
Let's
European,
see.
bro.
the people that are in the Netherlands just turn to like the most cookie cutter, like plain person ever with no personality, and they do all the three same things. All right. They all listen to they all of a sudden start listening to a little bit more like techno and like EDM music, right? They all start
Nothing wrong
getting
with it.
they all start getting in touch with their nature, like it becomes like a bit of their personality. Like they start going outside more, and then they start posting stories about it like constantly. And it's like, bro, we've been in nature for like our whole lives. All of a sudden, you just want to just like make that your personality trait. That's how you know that the country doesn't have shit to offer,
Okay.
right? And number three,
Not accurate in my case. You were spot on with the first one though, and
okay,
that is a Dutch thing. Like for sure, if I was not in the Netherlands, I would not be
yeah,
getting more into techno.
and I feel like number three, I just feel like they're just behind everyone else and just understanding like humor. I don't know how to explain it. They're just like the most normie, like it's like Internet Explorer, but for like people's like brains, but like understanding humor. It's like maybe not slow, but they're just very basic. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if you go to any other country and you look at their humor, it's like sometimes like so in depth or like completely ironic, but like it doesn't make sense, but it goes so deep. But in Netherlands, like you can crack the most basic surface level joke and people would be like, that's a fucking
So you're telling me you
that's a
could like
good
crack
one.
a dad joke and they'd be like,
Yes,
damn, that's
like you could crack a 9 gag type joke and they'd be like, oh,
What? Daniel, do you
okay.
agree with this?
You
dude. I
could
mean,
see it. You
I
could
agree.
see it.
Like point one, 100% agree. But like I said, like I don't really fuck with techno, but EDM you can't talk shit about. Okay, like don't ever talk shit about EDM to me. That's my shit, bro. And I know you like it too, Harris, because you go to the gym and you finally
It's
understand what
different.
it
It's
does. How it,
different. I listen to
yeah, it's different.
Hardstyle's different. I
Same
listen
Me
to
shit.
too.
It's a style of it's an
Me too.
offspring of EDM, bro. All
Wait, you also listen to hardstyle, Daniel?
yeah, in the gym, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
I
That shit
put him
goes so
on. I
hard.
put him on.
Ye-
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I requested that you put me on, so if we're
Yeah.
gonna go like that, or whatever, whatever.
Oh. Oh wait,
But
okay. So now
I
that
agree
you
with
guys have
point
told me
one.
this yeah, point one I think is accurate. The other two, sorry, Harris, I think that's such bullshit, bro.
I would
I think you're getting the vibe. I think you just tried to like get specific with it and you missed so hard, bro.
I
Like you
Hard.
have
I
missed so
one
miss
hard.
hard. I don't
to
miss hard.
say,
You know why? Because I know I've seen people do the exact same shit. Maybe,
bro.
maybe you disagree
But you
because
guys
that's
don't
not
mention
you.
names, right? We don't mention names here, right? Like
You
Typically not if
can.
it's like a bad if it's like a bad thing, no.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
try
I
yeah.
not
mean,
to.
is this a bad thing? Like, I want to ask you guys who you're definitely basing this off someone. I know someone who's from here that you guys know really well. And I know people who have come here that you guys know. So, is this based
Divulge.
off them?
No,
Oh,
no, no, not at all. I mean, not at all, because I just see like how like I just from like stories of people who live there and all. I like the music thing. I completely like that. Like that's really my only other point would be like, yo, like the weather, bro. The weather is absolute
That,
garbage,
bro, I
bro.
was gonna say my thing where like you're kind of right, Harris, but the general idea just comes from the fact that like, bro, like the weather here is so shit. And yeah, I feel like that actually like fits the people here too, bro. Like
mm,
it gets dark at 4 when it's like winter. It's cold
that's
as
everywhere
fuck
though.
and rainy as fuck, bro. Nah, but it's like
Okay, I
it's a
also want to
different kind
add.
of shit, bro. It's
I also want to throw a little bit of sprinkle of shit onto Netherlands and its people and whoever lives there. But everyone dresses like they just shop strictly at H&M. Like there's no flavor.
What?
There's no
No,
flavor in
no,
anything anyone in the Netherlands wears. I shit
no,
you
no, no.
not, bro.
That I have to disagree with, bro. Like maybe guys can all dress the same, I think here. But bro, if you actually come here and see how girls dress, and I don't even think it's the Netherlands, but in Europe in general, bro, you know me. I've been to the
Okay.
US like
Scandinavia is
I go to US
different,
pretty
but yeah. Okay. Go on.
girl like the way people dress in the US versus in Europe and more particularly girls, there's actual spice here, bro. Like girls actually dress in a
Hmm.
certain way where I'm not even that into clothes and I'm like, geez, like, all right, that's an outfit. Whereas in the US, I'm pretty sure all I see is leggings,
Love how you
right?
said spice and Daniel was immediately like, Because I know damn well this man ain't got you have no spice for shit
Yo,
either, bro. This man's in Texas. That's the
yeah,
opposite
Daniel,
Bro,
come on.
spice, bro.
there's some
Like and
spicy.
I go to Texas. The girls in Texas just wear leggings, bro. Like they all I don't know, bro. Girls in the US dress like shit.
Yes,
I
I can
don't have
agree
any
with that.
problem. What's wrong with leggings, bro?
The fact that everyone wears the same ones, even if like low key they're not fit enough to wear
It's like
you
if
know
you
what I mean?
you know if you're
Okay.
talking to this
I
one
Not
was
meant
talking
girl,
for
from a
everyone, is it,
yeah.
bro?
if you're talking
Okay,
to
yeah.
this one girl and then things don't go well, you can literally just like look to your side and see a girl look exactly like her and dress like her and walk and talk
Exactly,
like her.
bro.
Like
So
that, but
what
like
you're
but
saying is what you're trying to say in like a nutshell is that girls in Europe and the Netherlands are just more unique. They're more, they're not cookie cutter. They're like they have their
At least on the outside, to be honest.
but on the inside, would you say they have any personality traits that kind of
Shit. I don't know.
this is a
I
very
don't talk to
Dutch
girls. No, I'm playing. No, when it comes to that, like, I don't know about the US because in the US I genuinely did not talk to girls. I was just hanging out with you guys. But
Yeah.
um, there's like they're all European. That's what I would say. And you would think like what the shit I get here is that whenever I say that shit in front of European friends, like, oh, that's so European, or like, no, you guys are the same because that's like a European style. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm French, he's Italian. We're totally different. I'm like, no, you're not, bro. Actually, you guys are pretty European, like the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they get fucking butthurt about that, bro. They hate to hear that, but it's the fucking
Yeah.
truth, bro. So in that way, some girls or most girls can be very European, so the same in a way, even if they're from different countries in Europe.
I also do believe girls that go to Europe or just like stay there extendedly, like start smoking cigarettes and just become beer girls. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like
No, but to be
Yeah, that's
fair,
a
bro,
thing.
like to be fair, a lot of chicks in Texas are beer girls too, bro. Like there's it's just part like I know it's big in Holland. Like there's some people who become like straight up
chain
beer
smokers.
girls.
Oh,
But
No,
or sig
That's a
culture.
French thing, bro. I don't know I don't know, Alex, maybe you can verify this, but for me, what I've seen, I think the biggest culture of smoking in terms of European females has been the French.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I'm
see,
like, I don't know, bro. Like French girls are so beautiful, but like the fact that they smoke just completely
okay.
like smoke cigarettes. I'm like,
I have my stance on this, okay? Because I personally do think that girls smoking cigarettes is a turnoff, but I do have an exception to that rule. And it's if you're fucking hot as shit, you can smoke as many cigarettes as you want, bro. You'll get my pass, bro. But if I don't find you attractive, I'm sorry, bro. Like I'm gonna smack that fucking cancer stick out your hand, bro.
bro. But that's just very that like, dude, a
You know
hot girl
why? You
can
know
do
why?
it.
You know why? Because when a hot girl smokes a cigarette, it becomes an aesthetic. It becomes a style.
Okay.
It becomes like, less trashy and more like artsy. And like, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they can get away with it?
Now, what if she like artsy? So you think she's like she wears a little art hat and all this
No,
stuff?
I mean like
I don't know.
she doesn't smoke a cigarette like this, but like a nice like I don't know, weird like other finger motion, just like
I know what you mean.
How would
I
she?
know what you mean.
I don't
I
know.
don't have
Yeah,
anything but a cigarette. Oh, actually, I have chapstick. Okay, so this is a cigarette, right? Right.
yeah. How would you
This is
smoke it
how
as a
most
normal
people
person?
like two fingers like that.
Yeah. But if you do it as like an
You're telling
artsy
me she
way,
she goes like this?
yeah, I mean you could have my heart, bro.
I mean,
That's all I'm
dude, how
saying.
else would you hold it? Like this, or I mean, dude, you got me fucked up thinking motherfuckers be holding it like this or like this, like with
Maybe,
their
bro.
fucking.
You never know. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I feel like you get a pass on that case, but there is a debate. We're just leading back to it between Europe and US, like which one's better. And I don't know. I as the as the unbiased, actually kind of biased, but like the person that has experienced both, which one would you say you would have a greater experience of living in?
Fuck, man.
There is a
Dude,
there is a
fuck.
right and wrong answer.
Dude, it actually is such a debate, man. It comes down to so many things, like, oh, dude, I don't even know, but dude, it's totally down to your style, though, for sure, bro. Like, I can totally imagine some people coming here and being like, fuck this shit, bro."
I feel like that'd be
And
me.
it just you,
You know
it
why? You
could
know
be,
why?
bro.
I'll admit this on podcast for the first time ever, but I don't know how to ride a bike.
Okay, then you would not fuck with the
What?
Netherlands for sure.
What? Is that so preposterous, bro?
You don't know how to ride a bike.
Don't blame me, bro. Blame my
Bro,
parents. They
you're a
never put
Malaysian. You're
me.
telling me you're telling me if you couldn't afford a Myvi, you and your parents were like, here's a motorcycle, you'd be like, well,
What
I'm
I
fucked. I
well,
can't get
I'd learn from like scratch, but like I don't know how to ride a bicycle, bro. It's too much coordination, bro, and balance. Like left
Bro,
foot,
just I
right
mean,
foot,
I guess
bro.
you could just get like a set of training wheels. You could get a trike, you get a tricycle, some training wheels.
I was thinking about
Alex, do
that, bro.
people in the Netherlands clown you for having like training wheels or riding a tricycle as a man?
I've never seen someone ride with training wheels, bro. So for sure they would get clowned. For
Fuck.
Imagine
sure, bro.
Hariz.
But anyways, man, like I mean, I don't think that's a problem, bro. Obviously, it's kind of weird you don't know how to ride a bike, but I
What
was
do you
thinking about
mean?
this too,
Why
like
are you shaming me, bro? It's not my fault. My dad never put me on a bicycle and then just taught me how to live life, bro. I lived in condominiums my whole life in apartments, bro. Like, where is there a place to bike? I didn't what? Don't put this on me, bro. No, that's some bullshit. No. That's not a personal attribute, bro. That's external factors that led me to have the lack of experience to know how to ride a bike.
You never had like the urge, like you're not like,
Oh,
I
I
want to.
did. I've tried, but I've eaten shit.
really, you
Yeah.
fell?
Yeah, we were on this field trip when I lived in Dubai, and we were like in Oman or some shit, and we were like in like the desert area, and they had a fuck ton of bikes, and I was like, oh fuck, I never told anyone this, and like it was like 30 of us, and like 28 of them just left on bikes, and there was another kid that was also struggling to ride a bike. Dude picked it up in like 5 minutes, and I was just getting it up, cycling a little bit, falling. I was like, okay, fuck, okay, I'm not a bitch. Get up, cycle a little bit, and yeah,
It's because you have to go with the
long story short, I was on the back of a teacher's bike.
Damn. No way, bro.
That must have been
That
so
couldn't be
bad,
me.
bro.
Listen, I'll work on it, all right? That shouldn't be a turn off to anyone. Maybe it is.
What would you do? You meet like your dream girl, right? Complete like everything you ever looking for, and then she goes, "Do you know how to ride a bike?" You're like, "No." And then I don't no, okay, she like her dream proposal is for you to like pull up on a bike with like flowers.
I'd
You're
learn.
like,
I'd dead ass learn. I'd dedicate time to learn that
but what if you
craft.
just can't? Like, what if it's just too late? Like you like no matter what you try, like you get like you go to like France and you hit up like some Tour de France like cyclist coaches, and even they can't help you.
All right, then I use an electric scooter.
You think you can ride an electric scooter but not a bike?
Or
That's
let me
like
step it
step
up.
one, bro.
No. I know how to ride a scooter, you dumbass. All right. Let me spice it up. You know, we were talking about spice before. Let me spice it up. I'm gonna pull up in a horse carriage, bro. Tell me that doesn't fucking win a girl's heart. Tell me that doesn't win a girl's heart. I know how to be romantic, bro. You can't say shit.
Would you be driving the horses? Because that's some hard
All
shit
right,
for sure.
Yeah.
chill. I'd be in the carriage, bro. Chill.
Harris pulls up.
Uh,
He pulls up in the horse like on the horses, and he's like, "Stop!" Like starts
they just
waving
keep
the
going
horse.
faster.
Yeah, yeah, that is
Listen,
some
bro.
tough shit, bro.
I'm in touch with my nature.
But
I love my animals.
the whole bike thing though is that okay, yeah, it's weird you don't know how to ride one, but at this age, bro, it shouldn't even fucking matter, bro, because we're gonna be driving cars. We're gonna
That's
be
what I'm
driving nice ass
saying,
cars,
bro.
bro. And one problem with the Netherlands, which I think puts it in a nutshell, bro, is imagine you're 40 years old, top of your career type shit, and you still go to work on your bike
That's
eating
what I'm
shit and getting fucked
saying.
by the rain and shit. You're freezing and stuff. Dude, that does not sit
What
right with me,
one
man.
thing I
At
don't
that age,
Yeah.
you should be enjoying life. You made it. You should not be still struggling to
Like
get
you
to
should be
work
pulling
on a
up in your
bike.
BMW or some shit.
Exactly.
wait, why don't
So
people take
that
motorcycles there? Or is there no like
some people
lanes for
do,
it?
but it's like the 5% of no, even less, bro. You just
So you
see
you would
bikes.
you would say you see a lot of like grown men in their 40s, like in suits, dressed up in suits on their bike, headed to the office.
Obviously, it's not the majority. It's mostly students who will be biking. But yes, I do see grown-ass men who definitely make enough money to drive a nice car, riding a bike in the fucking freezing rain.
To be
That's
fair,
crazy.
though, I will clown on them for like a split second, but to be fair, think about how much money they're saving, and like they can use that money they save to buy a fucking nice ass car down the line.
True, but
True.
how much further down the line are you gonna go, bro? And
Yeah.
it's fine with them, you know what I mean? Like, nah, that's where it doesn't sit right with me, and that's where I would have to piece the fuck out. Because no
That's
way
amazing.
I'm
Okay,
living in a country
that's
where
that
the culture is to go to work on a bike, bro.
okay,
No,
that's some actual
Yeah.
NPC like activity right there,
yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah, I agree, bro. That's NPC shit.
I also want to add, maybe I am stereotyping here, but why is everyone every like Dutch person kind of built the same?
Well, like tall as fuck, lanky.
Yeah, like no one ever decided to just like get jacked or just like
There are some, but I guess
It's
there's
a, if
some.
some,
some the
but
ones
it's
that get
very
jacked
rare.
are scary big, bro. Because yeah, like the height is just a given. So once they put on muscle, they look enormous, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
I've
yeah,
seen
it is a rare. It's usually just lanky dudes.
I've seen you start hitting the gym. Respect, bro. We all on that grind
Thanks,
now.
bro. It's crazy how we kind of all went on it, bro. Like I actually meet a lot more people now who like a huge majority of people who have just don't hit the gym, and I tell them why not, and they're like, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
Like
But
all of us now hit the gym hard. Like
we were having this conversation with your friend the other day on games, bro. And he's like, I don't need to hit the gym.
Oh,
Like, who is
yeah.
that?
Thanks for the invite, guys.
Well, bro, we're sleep.
hey, hey, I invite. But who are you talking to? Who said this?
Wasn't it Vicente?
Oh yes, yeah, exactly.
'Cause-
So I'm actually referring to him. Like, yeah, like that's like I guess I've always just been friends with you guys, and then other friends I made have been into gym. Since I got to Europe, all my friends don't hit the gym. I'm very weirded out by it, bro. I thought it was something that just every guy did.
You know what's
It's
weird?
it's
I
a
don't know how
big
you
culture in
guys
the
You
feel
know what's
States,
about
though.
this.
weird? Yeah, you know what's weird? Our group of friends, none of us ever like pushed the whole group to hit the gym. We all started like our fitness journey like separately in our own paths, and now we're all like intersecting and realizing, oh shit, we all go to the gym pretty fucking frequently. We all have pretty similar habits. Like it's kind of like we were destined to be like the a friend group. Yeah, I don't know, like as corny as that sounds, bro, but like usually there's one person in the group that's like, yo, let's all fucking hit the gym. And there's like 7 dudes on one bench taking it off like two
No, but
hours.
that I do have to agree. It's true. As corny as it sounds, bro, there are so many ways that we all are so similar and click with that you don't realize until you meet a bunch of other people in a bunch of other different countries and realize that no, not everyone clicks, bro. Like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are very, very different, bro.
And it's just the
Like
way they grew up and shit. I don't know.
we always thought that like, oh, how we all like such good friends, like we're all so different, we all love different things, we all have different passions, but like somehow, bro, somehow we all just clicked, bro. Like, and as like time goes on, it makes me like like I'm starting to see why, like obviously like we had the place the same, we grew up in the same place, we did the like, we had a lot of like really like intense like good memories as kids, so that obviously helps, but like even now like our personalities are just we want like long-term goals and shit are like very very similarly aligned, I would
Daniel,
say.
I want to add that was very beautiful. That was a very
Thank you.
sentimental,
Appreciate
um,
it.
you know, and that summarized our friendship and its core and its values and the future moving forward. But I do want to add though, weren't you two the ones that bullied me because I was so skinny? Yeah, I'm
No,
putting you on
Dude,
the spot, bitch.
not me and Alex, bro. What are you talking about?
Yes,
Me and Alex
yes,
would never do such a thing to
you
you in a
two were
movie
the
theater.
yeah, we gotta mention the movie theater thing because
Yeah.
this shit to me is kind of hilarious, bro. Because obviously it was
Alex.
funny in the moment, but you guys sometimes throw up pictures, right? Like you guys will
Yeah,
mid
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
podcast,
yeah.
like mid video, throw up a picture. If you can find a picture of me when I was at my skinniest, throw that shit up because that's when I was making fun of you, Harris. Which I don't know why the fuck you were taking shit from me, bro.
I
You
was
could have
taking
just
shit
said
from
the exact same
everyone,
shit
bro.
back, bro.
It's okay. Alex or Daniel, do you guys want to like, you know, tell the story of that night that
Yeah.
kind of like
Okay.
sparked some
The
heat,
cinema.
yeah, some
I can
beef
say
between
because
us.
I think and I think that beef was primarily between the two of you, but I feel like I had a big part in instigating that. So like I was like in the mid I was like I think I was next to Alex on his right and you were on his left and I was like, dude,
We were watching a movie.
yeah, and I was like,
Opposite. Harris was in the middle.
hey, okay, sorry. Yeah. And we were fucking with him from both sides. Yeah. And I was like, Alex, like me and you kept on looking at each other, like behind each other, like, and then we'd both go up to Harris, your arm, Harris, we'd like put our like
You'd
our
you
hands
roll
around it, and
you'd
we'd be like,
roll up the sleeve
yeah.
and then caress.
It would be slow too. It would be like, and then out of nowhere we'd be like, ooh.
You'd like
and then we would,
caress. You'd caress like that, like 8-inch bicep,
and then
and
we'd look
just
at you and you'd be like, stop. And then me and Alex would be like, oh, whoa, Hulk, relax.
yes,
Hulk."
that when
Because
you
we were
started
watching a
adding,
superhero movie too, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the Hulk would show up, and we, dude, like in
It
super
might have
high
even
pitched
been
voices.
Avengers.
I think it was Age of Ultron.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it might have been. And then, yeah, dude. And then I don't know who it was. I think I threw a fry at Harris, and then Alex, you like put your burger on him or something.
No. The
No, let Alex
Alex,
let
Yo.
Alex take
When it
over.
gets
Let
really
Alex
Okay,
take
no,
over
I
the
actually
story.
remember this. I actually remember this correctly. There's truth. Honestly, dude, when we say beef, there was always beef at some point. At some point there was beef. I had beef with Daniel. At some point I had beef with fucking everyone. Just friend group shit, right?
I have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
At
story
yeah.
to
that
tell people.
particular moment, probably me and Harris were just not getting along. And you know what? It was probably maybe due to football or some shit. Because Harris honestly pissed me off in football. We can get into that. I have a funny ass story that we should
Okay,
mention real
okay.
quick.
You can add on
Right? So
after.
knowing myself, probably I was fucking pissed at Harris for some shit like that, or who knows. Um, yeah, Daniel started instigating that shit, and
For sure.
so we were just sitting there doing the oh, lifting his bicep, uh, going crazy whenever the Hulk showed up on the screen. Like we would legit turn into animals, being like,
Like,
Harris, Harris, Harris.
yeah.
Like it was honestly fucking annoying, right? Then Daniel, yeah, threw something at Harris, and for sure Harris thought it was me
Yeah,
because all of a
because
sudden I got a full popcorn fucking bag thrown on top of me, bro. Like I was completely covered in
oh my,
fucking
I don't
popcorn.
remember that. I was a savage.
The the patty was retaliation. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
What was the patty? You threw a double cheeseburger on me?
I dude, I blacked out. I don't even
He
remember
was
throwing
angry,
it or
bro.
anything. I just remember I retaliated, and then in the fucking pitch dark, because the scene was even dark.
I
You
know. I
just
go to
hear
the
out
bathroom.
loud in the cinema, dude. There's a fucking patty on my lap, bro, and everyone burst out laughing, bro. And that's when I realized,
All
shit,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
my burger's
I
gone.
I was heated as fuck.
Where the fuck is my
I
hamburger?
was heated as fuck. So I get up and I go to the bathroom, right, to like clear my thoughts. I'm like, all right, how am I gonna get this dude back? It's time for revenge. It's revenge season, right? And I come
Oh,
back after like 3 minutes later, and I sit down, and
and it's wet.
the seat feels a little damp. And I'm like, what's going on? Am I tripping? Is it just cold in this theater? I'm just trying to enjoy my movie. Like, let's just try to watch the movie and just enjoy that, rather than focus on each other's like stupid petty
Oh,
arguments.
God.
And then I hear you guys giggling on the side. I'm like, I get up, I'm like, dude, are you serious, bro? And you're like, what? I didn't do anything, bro. Just watch the movie, right? And then turns out you had emptied like half a bottle of like Lipton iced tea in a bottle on the seat. And I
Yeah.
sat on it. And then after that, I don't know what happened. I don't think we got into like more shit after that because I remember us like making more jokes after the movie and shit. But like, yeah, that's just to really summarize like the boys though. Like we never
Yeah,
really,
like for sure right after that we were joking and laughing because I also
yeah,
remember how easily we played that shit off. But to this day, we all remember the cinema night because that was the hardest we've ever, dude. It was practically a food fight in
yeah,
the middle of
Dude,
the
in the
cinema.
it
theater.
was.
Yeah,
It was a
like
food
I feel
fight, bro.
bad for
And
the
then
people that
there's
had to clean
and
that
keep
up.
in mind we're surrounded by a bunch of like like local Malaysians, bro, and they're just probably like, "Ayo."
Yeah, that was fucking bad, bro. Like we were
We were,
straight menaces
yeah,
anytime we went to
Yeah.
watch a movie.
just no in
But
But
public,
like
bro. We used to just fuck with like property and just like piss in public and shit. We'd be doing
yeah,
some
because this time we
stupid
were the
shit.
culprits, bro. But like honestly, for the most part, I don't know if you guys have talked about this, but if there were the usual suspects was Daniel, Bryce, and Ben. So
Yeah,
I won't even feel
we
so
made it
bad.
clear
Yeah,
that
that
Daniel
time
was the culprit in
it
all
was
these
us,
stories.
but Daniel
bro,
for the most part, him, Bryce, and Ben were the menaces, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
hey, bro, I instigated this, and it was just good.
True.
Solid,
And
like
you
this
did have a part in
to
this though.
this day, this is probably one of like my proudest moments in terms of instigation. Like I don't know how, like I don't know if I've even topped it. Like to this day, maybe I've gotten close, with some things, but
But I wanted to ask you, Harris, did you actually like? I guess we were young and shit, right? Like, if you
yeah.
would have said the same to me, I probably would have been affected too. But like, thought I was as skinny as you, if not worse, because I got the
I don't
height on me, so I had like
no, but it like
lanky ass.
it blended in. You know what I mean? Like it was
Dude, I was
excusable.
like super skinny too. I don't
Okay,
even
okay,
know
but
how the hell I
you
got
were
away
tall,
with
you were
doing
tall
the.
and skinny, right? But like I was like short and skinny. Like that's like two of the worst qualities you could have.
I get it if I made fun of your height, but I made fun of. I was like doing the Hulk thing.
Yeah, I
So
think you just ganged. I
I'm
think you
actually
ganged
to
up
this.
with
I was
everyone
thinking
else.
about it where I was like, how the fuck did that fly? Like, what? Like, didn't couldn't you
I don't
have
know.
gone like, wait a minute, dude, you're
I didn't add shit up, bro. I was just too heated in the moment and shit. But that did,
this is like his legend villain origin
bro.
yeah,
story,
that
bro.
was like the root of like me eventually like remembering those moments and then just giving me motivation to start hitting the gym.
You obviously I won't take pride in it, but like as a skinny guy as well, like I know exactly what you're talking about, being called skinny, like being made fun of your
You know when people
size, and as a guy.
put their
Of
hand around their
course, bro.
wrist, bro.
Like hand around your wrist, being like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck, dude? What?" Like
Yeah,
as if I'm a
yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" Like this
like
is
I'm a
crazy. I'm
fucking
like,
like
dude,
extraterrestrial alien.
yeah, yeah. Like, dude, this ain't this Cirque du Soleil. It's my fucking wrist,
Yeah.
bro. This ain't an anticipatory
Brother,
circle,
I
bro.
was born
People would
like
spend
this,
like,
bro.
yeah, like people would spend like a long ass time being like, "How is this possible? How am I
Like they
doing
could
this,
not
bro? Fuck
comprehend
you."
it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which just made it worse, right? Like the and
Yeah.
anyways, bro, obviously that also led me to go to the gym, bro. Like it's just comes from, yeah, I guess like past traumas
Yeah.
type shit.
Oh, it's true, bro. It's true.
So glad I hit the gym, bro. Honestly, I do not regret it for a fucking second,
It's
bro.
the greatest
Because
decision anyone can make if they stick through it. Stick
I
to it.
tell everyone
facts.
that, bro, and there's so many people who deny it, but like
Because they're impatient.
the only thing I can really tell them is I was like, look, bro, you just have to give it time. Like, I think I saw a quote. It's like in 2 weeks you will feel it, but no one like you will feel it. You'll feel the change. Like you'll feel like, wow, I feel better. I'm like, I feel healthier. In 2 months you'll like see it, and in 6 months you'll hear it. Like people are gonna be like, wow, you look good, bro.
I
So it's
like
like
that quote.
it's right. It's
Think
I,
kind of it's like a steady. It's like you notice it before anyone else does, and it's about like it should be. That's to me like that's what should matter. I don't need like anyone up on the street like, wow, dude, you're pretty. Like you look good, man. Like I don't care. As long as I fucking notice it, that's all that matters.
you
Because it's
definitely
like,
thrive off that attention though.
of course, everyone does, bro. But like,
but
it's
that
not
shit
like,
falls off though, doesn't it?
but
Like it's the best at the beginning, like when you go from like unaesthetic to like aesthetic. But once you kind of like are secure with yourself, at some point you actually kind of get used to it, right? So you're like you actually do it for yourself, bro. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's the vibe we're
mm,
all on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
it
it's
just
pretty
like,
easy to tell that we're all there now. Like we've been doing it long enough. But like
yeah.
for sure, don't fuck with me. Like when we were going from like sort of like not gym to like gym, yeah, we were fucking with people being like, "Yo, like you be looking
Yeah,
big,
for
bro. You be
sure,
looking way
bro.
bigger."
For
You
sure.
guys did
Dude,
that
That's
shit
the
that's
to me,
first summer I
bro.
came back. The first summer I came back to Malaysia and we went to MKS, our old high school. I came to the Breezeway and the school was still in session like the last few days and people would look at me differently. Like some random motherfuckers that I barely talked to, they would look at me like, damn. And that was like the first like year of working out or first like few months of working out. So that only just fueled it more. And then I'd go see my family. Well, they're like, damn, you fucking grown. And then my extended family, they're like, damn. So it's just like that positive, like,
Yeah,
attention that you got, just you don't want to stop there, you know?
yeah.
exactly. It's like external motivation, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I want to go real quick back to the fucking the beef I might have had with Harris, bro.
Yes.
Because
I was
I'm
thinking about that, but I didn't know how to like go back to it. But
Is
thank
this?
you.
dude.
Oh, is this in the?
I just
Is
have to
this
say, do you know what
author?
I'm talking about, Harris?
I
Because
don't. I don't.
this is
Maybe I
one that was
do.
personal on me. You'll
Maybe I
you'll
do.
recognize
I
it, bro.
think I know exactly where you're going here, and this is
Dude.
funny. And I have a spin-off from me. Like you had beef with Harris, but then me and you also had beef in that same
I
act.
know exactly. Okay. For context, we played football every fucking day in lunch, and for sure, like I took it as serious as I would say Ben.
Yeah.
Ben,
You and Ben
dude,
took that so serious.
we took it super seriously. We'd be on different teams and shit, and like he might seem more calm than me, but he wanted to win as bad as I did, right? So it was fucking annoying to me that Harris, despite not fucking playing and shit, and like Harris wasn't the best player ever, dude
Yeah.
just knew how to defend me. Like he would frustrate me so
Yeah.
much because I know I'm the big dog on my team. Ben's the big dog on the other team most of the time, and fucking Harris keeps taking the ball from me, bro. Like fuck me, bro. So
Spider
one
legs.
day I had enough. One day I really fucking had enough. He took it from me on some bullshit, bro. In the fucking gym, Harris is running with the ball. Once again, I blacked out. I really don't remember what the fuck I did. All I remember is that from behind, I took Harris down.
You
Like
grabbed him
I
by the head
remember
and
shit
that. I
ever. Like
remember
the
that.
dirtiest shit ever. I completely took Harris down. Maybe like grabbed him by the
That
collar,
was like a
just
red card.
like
It was
while
like a
he's.
red card
Of course,
worthy
of
like
course,
challenge.
it was easy red card. I completely took him out, and he's on the floor like, oh yeah. I was like, I don't give a fuck until Mr. Monroe walked in. He
the
walked into the gym,
principal, bro.
and on some movie shit, he's like looking around. So you still had time to get the
The
fuck up. It was
principal.
like on some
Yeah.
the principal, Mr. Monroe. And just the situation was so fucked, man. I knew I was fucked if he saw you there. And he's like, "What happened? What happened
I'm
here?"
pretty sure I was
Obviously,
milking it
everyone
too to
just
get you into shit.
yes, you were, and I knew you fucking were, bro, because I did you so
I
dirty. So I
pretended
was
like I
like,
got a
please,
like a shot in like
please
my
get the
fucking
fuck
like
up.
chest, bro. Like
I was like, please get the fuck up right now, bro. Because as soon as Mr. Monroe asked what the fuck happened, everyone was witness to me just commit the most atrocious foul ever, bro.
atrocious
Yeah.
war
And
crime ever committed in a
like it was
school
the most
gym.
disgusting foul. I knew I was going to the fuck. I knew I was gonna go to the principal's or get detention or some shit. And
What's
you were
cr-
just milking the fuck out of it. Loki, that might have been why I was so
Yes.
mad at you on the cinema night.
I was
I
about
really
to
don't
say
remember if it was linked, but
I think it
that pissed me
was.
off. And the cinema was like more than usual. We were going hard at each other.
I think that was like either the same day or super similar that we just carried that
Might have
beef.
been like
But
a week before.
And you're
But it
probably
was-
pissed that I
it
legit
was-
just took you the fuck
and
down.
I think it became
Like,
more petty as it led up to the movie night because I think none of us wanted to apologize
Mhm.
because we thought we were both in the right. I think that's what it was.
maybe. But yeah, that's some funny shit, bro. That's a funny story. Like,
Yeah. Thank God you brought that up because I actually haven't remembered that story in like years, bro. That just kind of brought it back.
oh, and to go up the Daniel one, just same shit, bro. Daniel, I think you guys have mentioned it where Daniel was like a dirty player in general. Like he just used like
That's
his
an
body,
understatement.
right? And
I
like
would
I
just
had the
take the player off the ball rather than the ball off the player.
and same shit. Fucking Daniel comes, trucks me off, takes the ball. He has his back to me. So I just say, fuck it. I start kicking his ankles, bro. Like I legit just start like pretending I'm getting the ball, but honestly, I'm just trying to like take him down.
Yeah.
Dude realizes what I'm doing. So he turns around, picks me up, and throws me on the ground. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
No, I think because I realized you were going for my ankles, but then out of nowhere I get a fucking swat in my thigh. I'm like, So that's what I'm like. Nah, I think I remember I turned around and I go, okay, no. I just picked, and then when I slammed you on the ground, you were like, "What the fuck, bro?" And everyone else was like, "Yo, chill, chill." I'm like, I don't know, bro.
Like obviously in both cases I was a fucking piece of shit, bro. But that's how those
That was
lunchtime
just the
footballs would
competitive. That
Bro.
be,
was
bro.
just like the competitiveness of like lunchtime
Yes, it
football
was. And
was.
the fact that I was a sore loser, so I was like, fuck this.
Dude, lunch football, I meant like, dude, there were some times where I would like go walking back to class and I'd actually be sad. I'd be like, man, we lost, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I'd be like, dude, we were so close. It was 1-1, and then fucking Varun comes up with a clutch save last minute. You know, like
and they go on the counterattack and score a last minute goal, and then the bell rings, and then now it's time for fifth period.
a bell,
That
bro.
was
That's
cool, bro. And that's actually something that is kind of relatable, though. Like, it's not like that's actually something that, despite us going to international schools and stuff and all that shit, like, I think a lot of people relate to. I don't know if you guys have seen social media. People make memes about that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
lunchtime football, El Clasico
Yep,
thing,
yep.
yeah.
And
Um,
we actually really had that experience, bro. Like going to our last class, like sweaty as fuck. Everyone knowing who the MVP was, what the
yep,
score was, what
yep.
happened in
Yeah.
that game. It was pretty
Like
cool.
someone scored 4 goals, like carried the team to the dub or some shit, bro. You know what the worst was when like a lot like some people had like I don't know they had to go meet with a teacher at lunch or something and like we didn't have enough people to make teams. That was some sad shit.
Mm.
Or the gym was occupied for some random
Oh
bullshit
no,
reason.
no, no. Okay, actually this is gonna like you guys are gonna have like a vivid memory of this. I remember like I don't know why sometimes the field had like PE classes or something, like the elementary kids had PE. So we would go to the gym and the little group of Koreans in the grade below us would be playing basketball in the gym. And we'd be like, all right, like get the fuck out, like we're gonna play here.
It's the
And they'd
big
be like, no.
dogs.
They'd be like, no, we was here, fuck, whatever. Like, fuck, I'm not
Damn, bro,
gonna.
you didn't have to do
Yeah.
accent, bro.
And I'm sure they did not say like that, bro.
No, but I remember they would look
It
at
was
us and be
probably
like,
like proper English, like
Yeah.
no, they would be like, no, we were here first, bro. And then we'd be like, all right, fine, like we're gonna share the gym. So then we'd have to like cut it in half. And we'd play on one half and they'd play on the other half. That shit was annoying.
That is a very
But
relatable experience.
but for the most part we got good game time, to be honest.
Yeah.
yeah. We got it like a solid like I would say 20 minutes, like 2 10-minute halves, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The struggle was sometimes when we couldn't find a ball. That was the struggle.
Oh, dude, yeah. We'd have to go like there were some days we'd play with a basketball, bro.
That was rough.
Like we
Or a
literally go up to
volleyball.
like
No, the volleyball ones were kind of nice. They got good bounce and shit.
I think the like lowest of the lows we would have to play with like a dodgeball. Like we
Those
would
got
just
some
like
crazy
you know
recoil and crazy bounce, bro. Like if you got
well,
hit
like
in
what
the
we would
face with that shit, we'd all stop the game and be like, oh shit, and someone's like glasses got knocked off. Everyone would be like, pause the game, pause the game. Everyone just like evaluating. All right, is his glasses broken? Is he okay? Can we laugh about it? Okay, we can. And then we just
Yeah.
fuck.
That was a struggle, bro. Wow, like finding a ball. I remember we'd have to like go beg the teachers, like, yo, listen, can we have a ball? We'll bring it back, like
Bro, we'd work as a unit, bro. Like, because now that you mention that, I remember like we'd like be discussing, okay, who has the best relationship with this teacher, bro? And
yeah.
like we'd
Yeah.
send one
Somewhere,
soldier
yeah.
to go in.
Yep.
One soldier to acquire the ball, and he'd come
And then
walking into the cafeteria, like imagine it, like a movie scene, like slow-mo holding the ball over his head, like I got it.
but
You
those
could just
times
imagine that scene in a movie.
but those times where we didn't get the ball it was the biggest walk of shame. And be like, we gotta find
And we'd
another
have to go like
source.
sit back, like we'd have to go sit down at the table and be like,
All right, we gotta re-strategize here. We gotta
no, the worst is when we wouldn't find a ball for like 20 minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, and we'd be like, man, 5 minutes of lunch left. Is it even worth it anymore?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. The whole time thing, we'd be like, quick, bro.
yeah, dude. We'd be like, come on, guys. I don't know why
Fucking
we didn't
dope,
just
man.
bring a ball, bro. Like, come to think about it, we would have eliminated so many struggles
c-
out of our life.
That's
That's-
true, bro. What the fuck?
If we could have just had like chipped in as a group, bought one fucking like 30 ringgit ball, kept it in a locker with a lock, and we would have never had that struggle. But our dumb, like, I think
Yeah,
part of
we're
the
fucking
like
stupid,
part
bro.
of what made it satisfying was the struggle. That was fun,
Yeah. That was like some like authentic like elementary, I don't know, like middle and high school like struggle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
it was.
needed
It's
the
like
struggle.
to appreciate.
Especially
We
if like
needed that
the
struggle to
ball goes over
appreciate
the
having the
fence.
ball.
The ball goes over the fence. Like you gotta, you
Oh,
gotta
dude,
face.
when it went into the jungle.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people can relate to the ball going into a jungle like
Yeah.
mid lunch, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like and by the way, that jungle used to have fucking monkeys in it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
at least
dude.
in my first years, bro, like if that ball went to the jungle, it belonged to the monkeys now.
They're
And
Yeah.
I'm not
they're
even
probably
exaggerating.
having their own fucking like FIFA World Cup right there inside.
Yeah, yeah, they're like, we got a ball.
Yeah.
Man,
Hold on.
shit was funny. What are you looking at, bro?
I'm just checking how long we've been recording because
Um,
I do have one last point, but I know Alex is on a time crunch because he has an exam. That's up to
no,
Alex if
I'm
you
cool
want to
with the
talk
time
about.
crunch. I was just waiting on the next topic.
Yeah, I mean, are
And
you think you got time to
yeah, let's
talk
go,
about it?
let's go.
All
It's
right.
chill, bro.
Well,
Like I told you, I'm probably failing this shit.
well, it's gonna be a perfect segue when we're talking about relatable experiences. So I was gonna lead into our last and final topic of today's podcast episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Um, and it's a relatable experience that me and Alex have, and a lot of it actually the rest of our group has, but not Daniel Shapano, sadly.
Great.
And that is having the experience of having your first relationship and that girlfriend, and the post breakup. So yeah, I just wanted to, lead into that and maybe have a quick talk about that just because you are someone that has been wanting, to be in a relationship and desires that like companionship and everything. But me and Alex are here to say I personally would say savor the moments while you're single, bro. I personally think so.
Is
Well,
this
you
like a
have that.
counseling session for me, bro?
Yeah, it's like an intervention because you've been bitching too much recently.
All right. We'll intervene
But
then.
I'm curious. Yeah, this has actually been okay. This is gonna sound like I'm getting into some sort of science, bro, which is gonna sound cringe, but like to me, it's very interesting, bro. I think we're all late bloomers, and I think we're all
Mm,
very inexperienced. Like I think Harris knows what I'm talking about when you say like one relationship, like one very serious relationship, is nowhere near enough to actually understand girls or like how this shit works. I think
yeah.
we're all very stupid when it comes to it.
Mhm.
But I know a lot more than I did when I was in your position, Daniel. And I'm kind of curious, like, why do you think that nothing has come to you? Like, what? Because you can't. I don't know what you could say, bro. Like, you can't say looks. You can't say like personality. Like, not to hop on your dick, but like, you got it all, man. So what? Like, what's
He's
going
meat
on? Like,
munching.
I
He's
want to.
meat munching.
Hey, yo, I knew this could go this way,
Nah,
bro.
nah, play,
I'm
play,
not
play,
me
play.
No,
Nah,
I
but
appreciate that. Like, fuck
nah,
you,
nah.
Harris.
I've been
Let
telling you
Alex.
this, bro. I've been telling you this behind the scenes, bro. Come on.
No, bro.
I've been
I
I
meat
mean,
don't
munching
know.
and I've been meat munching in
yeah,
silence, bro.
exactly.
Behind closed doors, bro.
Number one, I like the final like what I think the biggest thing the whole is like I just don't like put myself in a situation where like I don't like really I don't go on dates. I'm just like it's too much fucking effort, bro. Like I'll just like stay like chill with the boys and then like we'll go out on Friday, and then I go and like that's not exactly an environment where you're gonna meet a girlfriend.
Mm,
So like it's not like you talk with girls, you have fun, but it's not like a situation, it's not like a very like nothing is typically gonna bloom out of that. So I'm just not putting myself in the right situation.
I will say,
That's
yeah, I will say it does. A lot of it comes down to the environment that you're in, and sad to say that, but the environment that you are in almost every day in college is that everyone there's no one in the group that really takes like the risk of like moving to a girl well like within the group or whatever, or just like wanting that initiative, be like, hey, let's meet new people, because everyone's super comfortable with like the same circle, and if it's good vibes there's no complaints. But no one
yes.
ever has that like no one has that like desire or like
No one's
not
searching.
yeah, like
Yes.
everyone's just
It's like
content with what
it
they
takes
have.
more than I would say that it takes more than just like one person to like because if your whole group is like and like obviously you can go do things on your own. I'm not saying you can't, but when your whole group is like oh like let's just hang out with the like because I know some of my other friends from like class like maybe like the golf team who like a lot of their friends are also just like always down to like go out like meet women and like talk to girl
But
and they do that as a group.
but I will reiterate this till the end of time. The club is not the place to find your
No, I'm
girlfriend
not
and
saying the
future
club,
wife.
bro. I'm not saying the club. Like they have like girls that they'll like they'll do other things than besides the club. Like just
Yeah,
with
they'll
like
do other
let's say their group
activities.
is going bowling or something. They'll
Yeah.
invite girls that they met in class. They're like, hey, me and my friends are going to the movies. Do you want to come with? Like that type of
I
stuff.
think no one in,
Like,
like the group that you're surrounded in every day just wants to take that risk.
yeah,
And
our group's just like, dude, like fuck it, man. Let's just go with the boys, you know? And then it's kind of like,
yeah.
well, okay, like imagine if I was to like because imagine like the three, let's take the three of us here. Like we're going to the movies and then
Oh no.
Harris and
No.
Alex, you invite a girl.
Don't throw a party on me, bro.
We're going back. We're going back to the
Back to
movies,
the
baby.
movies.
Back to the movies. No, so like, and then you two invite a girl, and I don't. I'm gonna be like, you know, like maybe I should too. You know, like maybe I should go out there find one. You know, like and just put myself out there, ask right. But if you guys don't, and we're like, no, let's just hang out with, or let's say that I do and you guys don't, then it's kind of weird for me because then it's like I have to give my like I can't really truly enjoy like the situation I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, because then not like you guys are gonna be on this. It's gonna be like a weird double date. Like it's gonna be like me and a girl and then two of my boys. Like that's weird, you know.
But you also have to look
Okay. But
look outside the external factors, you know. Sometimes it's also internal.
because
What do you mean?
because I was gonna mention, for example, we like you, Daniel, you've like had situations with girls that don't result. So do you think that's like, do you
Yeah,
think
hundred
it
percent,
just
hundred
didn't
percent.
click, or that you think you fucked up? A genuine question. Like this ain't
In the
even like a setup.
past, I think it was like maybe a mixture. Yeah, I like I also like played my cards completely wrong. It's not that I just didn't I didn't know I'm sorry like I just didn't
This man had no riz. He had no riz, bro.
no I didn't have
Wait,
any
can I,
risk.
can I say this? I want to say just I don't live there, right? But like a funny story I heard years ago, right? So right, I think it was a few years ago, is when you called someone you were interested in a beast. I don't even know the context, but you called her a beast. And when I heard that, I was like,
I
okay.
know that story.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
don't think
think
there's anything.
No, wasn't it? Go back to the no Riz days, bro. Like Jesus, bro. I like that was like me like dude. I don't even want to like. Whenever I
But
think about that version, I cringe, bro. I'm like, oh my god, like
no, but hear me out, hear me out. I actually had that in mind the other day though, when I was thinking like, here, just hear me out. So yeah, obviously that's no Riz, bro. That's I don't know why the hell you'd call a girl a beast, but the whole point is that I think that there might be a correlation between if we see who is the person who wants a girlfriend the most out of our friend group, even before we all had girlfriends, it was
yes.
you. And now who doesn't? It's you. I think
Mhm.
there might be it's a recent theory I have that
It's an
you
interesting
just know
theory.
the saying that things come when you least expect it.
Yeah,
Like or like you attract like what you're not
because
actively searching for.
because no, sometimes I would say like maybe I subconsciously project that energy, and then that
Yes.
Yes, like and I think that honestly, I don't even know if it's like micro behaviors or
could just be
energies. Like I'm not trying to get into
could
like
be
the astro
Ooh.
signs girl type
Ooh.
thing, but like
microeconomics, bro.
micro. But you guys get what I mean,
Macro.
right? I don't know what the hell it is. So I'm not gonna
Listen.
try figuring it out, but maybe I can tell when
That
there's
that could
correlations and when
100% be
there
true.
isn't.
Listen.
I think that people who are not looking for it get it more than the person who, even as much as they try to not act it out, them just act like if it's in your fucking head, it happens, bro. What, you guys agree
Listen,
with me?
listen,
Because then you
listen,
get in
listen,
You
your
guys
head
listen.
agree
about
with me?
things.
Wait, wait,
You
wait,
get
wait, wait. Our guest here, Alex, is trilingual. He speaks English.
you muted yourself there, good sir.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is that me,
Where'd
bro?
I where'd I stop? Where'd I stop?
He goes, our
Trilingual.
guest Al, and I know
Are you talking
exactly where
about
he's
me?
going
I'm
with
not
this.
Yeah.
trilingual, bro.
Our, okay,
Speaks
our,
English.
okay. Our guest here, Alex.
It's gonna end with he
He's
speaks facts.
Why'd you have to fucking cut to the punchline? Yes, he speaks English. He speaks Spanish. He speaks Flemish. But the one language he spoke just now is facts. Fuck you for spoiling the fucking punchline. But yes, that is actually on point. The more, yeah, you are projecting that energy where you're actively looking for that girlfriend. And like, I don't know, if it comes off in the words or the actions, the body language or everything, but it's just that energy
Might
that
just
you're
be
putting
body
out.
language. I think it's subconscious, bro. I think it's subconscious.
And it's like
Somehow it must be
Somehow
showing.
it's
I'm
projected.
convinced of this,
Somehow
bro.
it's projected.
but it's
I don't
projecting
know how.
energy that it's like you want her as more than just like, you know, a hookup, you know, and a lot of girls, especially in college, just want to hook up. So the thing is, when a girl like, you know, perceives that energy that it's like, oh, this guy wants to like date me on like the first time, that already throws them
They
off.
run.
Yeah. And it's like, that's what I've been
Yeah.
Girl,
saying.
dude, yeah, and that's where it gets like. You're gonna go. My bad. My bad.
What I've been saying is like the reason why all of us have been in a relationship besides you is because none of us were actively looking for a girlfriend at the time. It just happened. We met a girl that we vibed with, didn't push too hard. You know, we're testing the waters, and then things clicked. We all got into relationships. Fortunately, we all got out of those relationships because goddamn, all of those were toxic as hell.
Hey,
But
good things came out of it, bro.
yeah, you know, we've all become changed men. And I do believe that you need that first relationship experience, though. And I think you've told me this before that you think that the girl that you date is gonna be like your wifey, or like, you know,
I
that
never
if
said
you
like
you said that if you
I
date if you decide to date a girl, that's like she's wifey material, and I cannot agree with that. Especially
Yeah,
if she's
I
your
have
first
something
girlfriend.
very strong to say that I would even say it's damn near impossible, especially for people like us, bro. I think that is damn near impossible
Because we're
because
built
we
different.
just don't have the tools. We just are not like we don't have the knowledge and shit to even like provide like that sort of energy, bro. Like one thing, I don't know if this will apply to Daniel, but I think Harris.
We were just built for like bitches, bro.
No, no, no.
Okay, okay,
But
I'm sorry. I'm
I,
sorry.
I think Harris will maybe know what I'm saying, or you guys will get what I mean. But like one thing I've learned for sure though with girls is that they do like uninterested guys
Yeah.
because it implies options. It implies that the guy is not um like they are not the only person you're talking to. And I
Yeah.
think that
It
made me
gives
think
them
of
the
you, Daniel,
chase.
because you're a super nice guy, and because you don't see it that way, because that's a horrible way to see it in my opinion. You see it just like, hey, I care about you. I want you to know that you're the only one I'm talking to. And naturally girls fucking hate that.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Like that's something
Yep.
I've recently
Yeah.
learned. Like they have to have that feeling that you must have other options. They don't need to know it. They just have to get from
Yeah.
your demeanor and the way you treat them that at any point you could drop them and be like, yeah, fuck you. I mean, I could probably just talk to this other girl anyways.
If there's one thing for you to learn, it's the push pull method, bro. You gotta give them the energy and attention that they want, and then pull it back, bro. Because the more you keep pushing and applying that pressure, the more you're trying to fucking apply that pressure, the more they feel a little suffocated, and they're like, I don't like that this guy is just too into me, and you know, so you gotta retract the energy back to, and then I don't know if it's
But
ghosting
I,
or
I
whatever, but yeah,
genuinely But that push pull thing, Harris, I genuinely believe, I could be wrong, right? I think it completely comes down to the options theory. That
I would agree
it
with
all
that.
comes down to that. The moment that a girl can, in their mind, go, this dude has no options. I for sure know that I'm his only option.
yeah,
It's done.
yeah,
Because
It's
in itself, the
totally
options
done.
is the pull. Because when you pull away, they that's them thinking you have options.
Exactly.
Mm.
So I think it all
It's
comes down to
intertwined.
that. Like the moment a girl knows for a fact, okay, he doesn't talk to anyone else for sure. Like I'm his only option. All the value is lost in you. They suddenly see you as not so valuable.
They
And
see you like desperate. They're like, oh, this guy's like fucking loser.
which I think that really sucks because I think that's why we were all late bloomers because like we don't really think
What's
of
also
options
it,
like that. We just kind of got into a girl and we're like, well, why would we go for
I
other
also
girls?
have a
Like
theory as to why that could be. Is because think about how small our school was, you know? Like you really did only have like one or two options, bro. Like and
facts.
let's imagine there's like a couple groups of girls.
that did
If you
fuck us
fuck up
up.
with if it doesn't go well with one, like let's say group A, there's three groups, A, B, C, right? If you get with like if you're vibing with a girl in group A, right, and then something doesn't work out, you immediately can't go for any of her friends. You just can't. Like that's their girl code, you know? So then you
Yeah.
that leaves you with, like you just we had very limited options
Unless you're just an absolute player and somehow move throughout the group.
somehow, and then like start like girls
I've seen
run
it
whatever.
happen. I've seen it happen. but you got to be a high level commodity for that to happen.
Exactly. So it's like that is as well why I feel like that like because if you think about anyone else who like went to bigger schools, it's like okay, didn't go well with this girl, fine. There's 200-300 other girls that I could like have a chance with, you know. So they naturally adapted that like oh fuck it, you know that early like damn that early like the ability to have options, the theory you're talking about, you know.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, no,
literally
I never saw
had
that
no
part. Yeah, you're
options.
right. That definitely must be it, bro. Because yeah,
In a
holy
grade of
shit, dude.
29,
We
it was half
always we grew up thinking that it's normal to like literally just kind of be talking to a few girls and still be very
yeah,
selective because if it goes wrong, you're fucked.
it's
Yeah.
Like,
not like
Yeah.
holy shit, man.
and especially our grade if all grades probably got the most fucked, bro. Like the grade below had some girls, the grade above had girls, but like dude, our grade literally was 29 kids towards the end, like and half of that was dudes. Right? So that leaves like
It was like the
that leaves like
Thanos
10
snap.
girls, which at like half you're not even attracted to.
It was straight
So
up the
it's like
Thanos snap. It was just in half.
it was. It's like Thanos was like, your grade will have no women. And we're just like, okay.
Yep.
Like literally, bro. So that I would definitely as well would attribute to, you know,
Fuck, man, dude,
we
that shit
got
fucked
used
us
to it.
over because
Oh yeah.
I swear it's like the girls are the biggest paradox, bro. Like by not giving a fuck, you actually succeed, bro. What
Yep.
the fuck?
By doing what you don't think you should do, you know?
Bro, I just forgot that we're fucking posting this. I've actually for a while I've been talking as if like, yo,
That's
Like
the
a
best.
deep conversation.
That's the
A deep
that's the best kind
conversation
of
between the
podcast.
boys.
That's the best kind of
yeah,
podcast when it's
true,
just
but
so
like we
natural
were
that
just talking about like our theories on girls and stuff. But like this is actually how guys, at least us, talk
think.
about girls.
Yeah.
That's
That's how we
fucking
So
think,
funny.
bro.
so if you're a girl and you're listening to this,
We need to have some
right,
female
and
guests on and have this
This
same
is
conversation.
good content,
and
bro.
if you reach this point in the podcast, yes, coming from our guest here, this is good content, and you are getting
Content.
behind the scenes, information from a guy's perspective, like a candid guy's
Literally.
perspective. It's not like a
Literally.
What do
TikTok.
guys talk
It's
about type
it's
shit?
it's not like a TikTok where a guy just like exposes boy secrets. No, this was like a real conversation of what goes on in our heads and the mentality that goes behind approaching women and
The analysis,
the
bro.
psychology of us
The
guys.
analysis.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, people are sleeping on this podcast, but one day they're gonna stumble across this, this content.
This
And be like,
video is
damn,
specific to like,
these boys were spitting facts.
well, not
Do you
these
guys think?
boys.
Wait, just
This
one more
boy.
thing. Do you guys think that other like super international like kids would listen to this and really relate, or do you think they'd
Yes.
be like, dude, this is just
Yeah.
some other group
Yes.
of guys like they're
No.
like
I mean,
No,
they
because
definitely
you
think
can't-
we're
no,
like another
because-
group of guys.
do you
for
think
sure.
our conversations bleed like the because I know that
Yes.
we've
Yeah.
discussed it that we can tell when someone is international, but
Mhm.
do you honestly think that us talking right now shows the same vibe that we're
Yes,
talking about when we meet
because we can talk about the most relatable like guys things and like our childhood and shit, but we can also apply it to like an international setting and like how we've like gone closer in one setting and we still grown separately in
Yeah.
other locations internationally and still managed to like make it work and still catch up with each other.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
the-
think
Sure,
that they
that's
might
fucking
think
specific as fuck,
It's the duality of the podcast.
bro.
I mean, they're definitely gonna think we're just another group of dudes, but at the same time, I feel like they'll see themselves in us. They'll be like,
Yeah.
like, yo, my boy Juan did the exact same shit
Yeah.
as Alex, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like or like, dude, I think something they might even like really hit home is like the lunchtime El Clasico, bro. Because like
Yeah.
I guarantee you, like people in the States probably just be playing like looking at their fantasy teams during lunch or some shit and like oh like maybe they do like the lunchtime Super Bowl or some shit. Who knows, bro?
Yeah.
But no, I think for sure like it's just a matter of like, you know, people tuning in and listening.
It's a matter of time, baby.
Matter
And
of
on that
time.
note, I think it's a good way to end off this episode. It was a very, very
good
good
one.
conversation. I think this might be genuinely my favorite podcast episode.
There was
so
honestly
far.
like
in
a
terms
point
of
where I
like,
forgot we
No
were
way.
even
yeah,
doing
in
a
terms
podcast.
of like the depth of conversation and just like where we went, the range and everything. I loved it. It just felt so natural. Nothing was forced, and it's just this is what we do, baby. Thank you, Alex,
do.
for being a guest on our podcast. You know, with one guest comes.
No, thank you guys, bro. I was really waiting for this. I thought this would
For
be a lot
sure,
of fun, and it
bro.
was.
You're more than welcome to hop back on anytime and talk about anything that's on your mind. And I have been your co-host, Mr. Hariz.
I have been your other co-host, Mr. Daniel Shapano,
And you have been
Alex Van Den Abele,
our
the
guest.
guest.
And
say
thank you
the
guys for tuning in
catchphrase. Say the
today.
catchphrase.
Catch us next week. And don't
No,
forget.
No, don't say it. You don't say it. You don't say it. I want to
let
test the
Alex say it.
guest. I want to
You're
test
gonna make me say, dude. What
How do
the?
we end our podcast, bro?
Oh, he has to think about it. I don't
Okay.
know.
No,
I don't know. I don't know if he's
All
only...
right, boys. Catch you next week, and don't forget to stay idiotic.
Woo! Peace.
Peace.
See you guys.